Alright guys, the secret entrance to our underground cave is finally complete. The cave itself is finally complete and I think it turned out really awesome. So, stay tuned! What's up guys, it's Coop Dizzle here and welcome back for episode 27 here on the StreamCraft server. It is another beautiful day here on StreamCraft and we have a really cool project planned. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys are having a good day. So I'm just hanging out here for no particular reason. I just ender portaled in to my base area up to the floating mob island. I've been doing some work in the nether trying to help Knight get ready for his wither skeleton skull build. So anyway, let's see, I need to drop off all of this nether brick. How many? Okay, I've got plenty of ender pearls. But anyway, let's show you, or let me show you what we did in the last episode, just in case you missed it. Okay, so here we go. Oh man, come on frame rate gods, be with me today. Oh man, not so much, huh? Alright, so, screw it, let me just jump in here. So, in the last episode, we built this. We had to dig out this entire cave, and we basically, if I hop down here into the water, we came in here, we textured up everything on bottom here, so it looks really cool. It looks really cool in the water, but it looks even cooler when you're just standing and looking into it. I think it has a really cool look to it as well. But yeah, so we did that, filled everything in, and then we built up this main platform and these entrances as well. So today we are finishing this epic project. I think it's a pretty epic project, but we've got basically three main objectives. The first thing, which we're going to do here in just a second, is we're going to put in some waterfalls in the corners here, and that'll provide a little bit more light along the walls here, and also it'll just look really nice. So that'll be the first thing, relatively small thing I think. And then after that we're going to detail the ceiling so it doesn't look so, I don't know how to describe that, but just all the lines and everything. We're going to make it look a little bit more like a cave but with a special twist. And then the last part, the last part is we're going to install a trapdoor and reactivate our water fountain up there so that we can ride a waterfall down here. And that actually won't be the last thing. We're going to install at least one nether portal down here as well, so that way obviously once that trap door closes we won't be able to get out properly, so we'll basically ender portal out of here, so hopefully that won't be too complicated. But anyway, and let me hop down here real quick too. I didn't really show this in the last episode, but this is kind of how things look from the underneath vantage point. And yeah, anyway, just wanted to kind of show you guys around. Eventually, this is where you'll hop down to get to the chest room. But anyway, guys, I need to head back over to my chests. Perfect. Okay, so I need to head up top. I need to head back to my chests, drop off all of this nether brick, and oh my gosh, is there really? Oh, okay. I was gonna say there shouldn't be any mobs in here. But anyway, so I need to drop off all this nether brick in my chests, and then I'm going to head down here, get these waterfalls done, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, well I've made some progress underground, but first I wanted to show you guys this. One of the guys I watch is B00, and he's been using this really incredible sky texture, and it's from Halcyon Days, or Halcyon Days, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but man, this looks really cool. The sunsets are spectacular, and I thought I wouldn't be able to use this kind of thing because I thought you needed Optifine for it, but it turns out you can use MC Patcher, and Optifine's not updated for 1.8.1 yet, but MC Patcher is, so anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. It looks really, really nice, and also I get clouds again. I turned clouds off because they were rendering right through the middle of the observation tower up there, but now we can have clouds again and really pretty sunsets and nights and stuff. We're going to be checking that out just a little bit, but anyway, let's hop down here real quick and see how it looks. There you go. You can see the waterfalls are now in place, and I think that really adds a nice detail to the walls here. Each one, well, the opening is very similar, but then what's inside of the opening is different for each one. So If I just kind of walk around, like this one has 2 water streams and they're relatively low to the ground. There's another one, I think this one has 2 water streams also. They're a little bit further apart, a little bit higher. These other ones have 1 water stream that filters down, and it's a little bit hard to see. This one kind of zigzags a little bit more, this one not so much. But anyway, so they're all different, and I think it adds a nice little touch and kind of feeds the body of water that we have in here now. So now this water is actually coming from somewhere, which is pretty cool too. The next thing that we need to do on this project is to work on the dome, and that is going to be very time consuming. And I've got one of the YouTubers that I watch, Good Times with Scar, a while back. He did this really cool build where he basically made a crystal cave, and I thought, man, I'd really love to use that someday, and this seems like a good opportunity to use it. Now he did some really large ones with stained glass and glass panes. He did some really large crystals. We might try the large crystals, but I think we're going to keep it smaller. The other part of it is going to be roughing up the shape a bit. This is a very symmetrical dome, and I really want it to not be so super symmetrical. Speaking of which, as a little tip for landscaping underground, cobblestone half slabs and stairs are a great friend, as well as andesite and granite. So like if we look over here, for example, you can still see some lines, but it's a little bit blurred. This one, let's see, which one was it? I can't even remember now. I mean, these turned out all really good. These are where I used some cobblestone slabs and some stairs just to kind of change up the shape a little bit. And you can still see some of the blockiness, but compare those to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is not, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's inset and it has a little bit of shape to it from the blocks. But when you add in that, it just kind of gets rid of some of that. Like, that one's pretty good. That one turned out pretty good, but yeah, so I just think it definitely helps out a lot. I just wanted to leave that one not done so I could show you all the difference. Anyway, so I've been rambling on for long enough. What I actually want to do, because those waterfalls took a lot longer than I expected. Oh, get up there. Oh, man, okay. So they took a lot longer than I expected. It was definitely a challenge, and so one thing that I want to do is just kind of take a little bit of a break from that and head over to the let's see, yeah, I gotta dump all these materials. Head over to the future Wither Skull farm site. It is very far away, over by Knight's base, and as you can see, I've been collecting a bunch of nether brick, helping him to tear down a nether fortress, and so I've got a bunch of stuff to do. But anyway, so I told him I'd head back over there and do some more work on it, and so yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of break, go over there, dismantle a bit of a nether fortress. Oh, and you can start to see the sunset. Is that not awesome, or what? I mean, that is just gorgeous. Oh man, I'm in love with this. This is fantastic. Anyway guys, enough talking. So I'm gonna put away some materials and head over to Knight's right after I finish watching this sunset. Alright, so I finally made it over here to Knight's base. It took me quite a while because I had to go repair up my picks. I was pretty much out of picks, so I went over to the end farm, got some experience points, and farmed those up. Whoop! I wonder if we can see anything from right here. Not really. The farm, not a farm yet, but the nether fortress was over there. Anyway, so I came out here last night and I was helping Knight out. He's got this little safe house over here with supplies, which is really cool. I think if you want people to come and help you out, it's good to, really good thing to kind of set them up. So we've got some fire resist potions. I'll take a couple of those. Whoops. And some other stuff too. Let's see, that's all the nether brick he's collected so far, about 2.5 double chests worth. And I thought there were some other potions too, and check this out, how nice. He set up some chests for me so that way I don't have to run back and forth whenever I fill up my inventory. So yeah, that's pretty cool, appreciate that, Knight. So basically guys, I mentioned this I think before, but he's working on a Wither Skeleton Skull farm. It's going to be the AFK design that Snow Crash put a tutorial out on, and I'm really excited about it. Asuma's working on one on the Hermitcraft server, and even with low rates, I think Asuma in his last video he said he'd already had like 50 something Wither Skulls. Oh my god. Oh no, bad. Where's my bow? Get the bow. No, he's gonna destroy the thing. Okay. Go, 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 go. Get up here. You want to go? Nope. What the heck? Oh, lag. Excuse me. Oh! Oh, what's going on with this server? No! Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Bad, bad, bad. I can't see. I can't see. I knocked one back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dead. Not dead yet? Okay, fire resistance. Wasn't going to activate that yet. This is the longest gassed battle I've ever done. I don't know how I'm going to hit him with... Oh my gosh, with this much lag. Alright. How long is this going to take? Is he gone? Yeah, you better run. You better run. Don't come back. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so anyway guys, sorry about that. Excuse me real quick. Alright, I've still got a little bit of a cough here, but anyway, so hopefully, I'm glad we have this fire resistance, but hopefully, there we go, it's cleared up. So the goal is we're going to try and remove as much of this as possible. Maybe I might just spend like an hour or so here, maybe not too long. And I came over here last night, I got about a double chest worth of nether brick, and let me see. There was a spot, I guess you can't see it anymore, but there was a spot, let me think. Yeah, you can see where the pillars have been removed. I can't remember, I think it was the one that went out that way. So I removed a couple of pillars over there that kind of linked up to here, and now this is super dangerous. Well, I have fire resist potion, so we'll be okay, but we have to be ready for battle as soon as we hop over there. Oh my god, oh my god. That was a fail. Well, man, it's a good thing I've got the fire resist potions going. Alright, anyway guys, so I don't want to spend too much time just talking here, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well guys, I'm back here at the staging area, and I just got done clearing out a massive part of the nether fortress. Hello buddy, what's up? You're coming in to hang out in the staging area? Or the staging room? I don't know what you call this place. But anyway, I did get quite a bit of resources, so that's cool. I got a full double chest of nether brick, some stairs too, and then this was a bit fuller, but I've moved that into my inventory. And then also, I've got some in the ender chest as well, so I'm ready to take all that stuff back. So, yeah, I think I'm ready to head back now. I just want to do... Wait a second. Is there a button? Night? How do you get back in here, dude? That's weird. There must have been some pressure plates here. I'm sure of it. I bet it got blown up by a ghast or something. Let me see. What do I have? I don't have anything to make pressure plates with. Yes, I do. Okay, hang on. We're gonna fix this real quick. I think they'll probably get burned up real quick, but that's fine. I just need to kind of get by right now. So if we take this, 4 wood planks, like so, 2 pressure plates. I would do them out of iron or stone, but I don't have any of that stuff. So can we put them here? And ta-da! All right. So we're Now I'm gonna go grab one of those stacks of nether brick. So anyway, yeah, we basically now just have to head back to the base and get back to work on our the lobby of our underground base, the bat cave, so to speak. All right, guys. So a little change of plans here. I was just gonna do some of this stuff and then show it to you, but I meant to have a montage in this video. In fact, you might have noticed whenever we were in the nether, there's a kind of an awkward cut at the end of one of those clips, and that's because I was saying, well, we're going to do a montage of tearing down this nether fortress, and then none of it got recorded. So, but that's alright, that was a little mistake on my part. So, I would like to do that, and I think we're going to go ahead and do a montage of kind of detailing the roof, and hopefully that'll turn out pretty good. But before we do that, I thought I would just come through and kind of show you guys what it is exactly we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing this. Okay, so I did not put andesite on my hotbar. Let me grab some of that real quick. I did grab some andesite. Okay, good. Alright, so this is going to go in 2 stages. Okay, so where did it go? Where did it go? Right here. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to make some stalactites. So we're going to do that. We're going to come through here, and I'm just going to go and sort of random places and just kind of come down by 1, 2, or 3 blocks, kind of like that. Maybe put one there, something like that. And then let me change it up. There's more stone over here, so let's just come through here. We'll do, let's see, 2 here, maybe 2 here. No, let's make that 3 and then 1. So I'm just gonna go through here, kind of do a little bit of counting and try to get some random numbers, alternate between 1, 2, and 3 basically. Occasionally maybe do the same one, more than once. So I think that's looking pretty good so far. This is just this little part of the roof. Okay, so that's kind of step 1. And then step 2, I'm going to trade out some materials real quick. Let's put our andesite away, and we're going to make some crystals. I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode. Let's see, where's my cyan stained window panes? There we go. And then we're also going to need the carpet. And while I'm thinking about it, we may need some dirt for some extra scaffolding and tent blocks. So this little detailing design, I'll credit where credit is due. This detailing design is something that I've seen by Void when he was working on a similar underground project. And this crystal design is something that I saw done by another YouTuber that I really love, and his channel is Good Times with Scar. And he is a master of landscaping. Can I knock that block out? Okay, good. So let's pop some lighting in there. And then what we're going to do here to kind of hide that lighting is we're going to come in here. That's not going to work, is it? Because I need to get past this block here. So it's kind of the reason I didn't originally want to time-lapse this is because you can see that it's very tedious. It's going to take a very long time to do this. Wait a minute. No, that's not going to work, because when I knock this block out, the carpet's going to go, I think. So what we need to do is go ahead and place down, and that's blue stained glass. Well, we're off to a good start, aren't we? Alright, so let me trade out the blue for the cyan. Did I grab it? I sure did. Okay, they're so similar. Alright, so we're going to put the cyan there, we're going to put the carpet there. Okay, now, oh, dang it. Well, having a hard time finding my buttons. Get up there. I think that'll get it. Oh no, I'm suffocating again. Oh my gosh. I didn't mention this, but in between episodes I was, well actually no, when I was working on the waterfalls, I enderpearled out of the water and up there and suffocated in a block, and then all of my stuff went straight up to the surface, or a bunch of it did anyway. So I was able to get some of it back, but not all of it, and that's always really frustrating when you lose all your good gear. So anyway, we're just going to put a block there. Now you can't even see that there's lighting back there, and let's proceed with our crystal. So we're going to bring this down, I think, yeah, that should be good. We'll just bring it down by about that much. And then we need our window panes. So we've got the cyan panes, and it's gonna be a little strange in places just because it connects, but I think that's kind of cool actually. You get sort of some different dimensions there. And then we'll kind of bring this out like that, like so. And ooh, can I get around there? I may have to do a little bit of scaffolding. So it does a couple of things. One, it's a really cool idea for a cave, you know, and when was it? Right after my wife got diagnosed with breast cancer, we went to the Sonora Caverns, which is gorgeous, by the way, the nicest caverns that I have seen. And anyway, there were just a lot of cool formations and things like that, a lot of cool rocks. So this is kind of just a little neat detail that we can have about our cave here. So anyway, if we look up there now, yeah, you can't really see it as well from right there, but you can see that the detail definitely broke up the lines. And so, in fact, there are some details I forgot to add. I didn't use any cobblestone up there or cobblestone slabs, so that's something I'll be doing too. I'll be adding that. And the crystal, because it has the lighting behind it, adds some light up there. So I'm not going to have giant crystals like that everywhere. They're going to be a little spread out, I think. So I might do like one more up there and then just kind of space them out as I go along. Not really sure, but just adding one here and there. And then we're also going to use the window panes by themselves for smaller crystals. So I think that's going to be really cool, guys. Let me get to work on that. Hopefully this time lapse turns out good, but I will see you once this roof design is all finished up. look at that moon. Is that not awesome? I mean, look at that night sky. Halcyon days or Halcyon days? I don't know how to pronounce that, but the sky is amazing, and there's a tutorial as well out there. Can't remember who it's by, but there is a tutorial on how to install just the sky part of this texture pack instead of the entire texture pack. But anyway, so guys, I did make, well, I mean, I finished the design pretty much. It's all done, so I want to show it to you, and I'm kind of nervous as far as what you guys are going to think, but I think it looks really cool. Like, I'm really happy with it. So here in a minute, we're going to put this water fountain back in, and there will be a button on, well, there will be buttons on all these corners, but only one of them will activate a trap door, which will push, it will retract this block and basically allow pulling water into here. And so anyway, you can go through the hole, and if you hold the space bar, oh, I guess I didn't grab the water. That happened last time too, I think. What's going on here? There we go. So, cool. You just hold spacebar, you can ride this thing down, and yeah, check it out, guys. Is this cool or what? I don't know. Some of you guys may not like this, but I think it turned out really cool. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit, it makes the place feel a little bit smaller than it used to be, because, you know, we've added a bunch of blocks to what was there is basically how we did that. But I really like the lighting, how the lighting turned out. So for example, you know, some places around the crystals are a little bit brighter and other areas are a little bit darker, so that has kind of a nice vibe to it, I think. And you know, admittedly, it looks a little stranger whenever you're standing here, so, but you'll see it as you come down. And then let's say we're coming in from this wing or something. Let's say we're over here doing something, whatever this ends up being, and then we come out and we're just walking out of here. Look at that view. Isn't that awesome? I love it. So yeah, if you're just coming out here, this is kind of mostly when you're going to see it, I think, is just, you know, coming and going as you go from one wing of the base to the other wing of the base. So there we go, guys. The cave, the underground cave entrance is finally complete. And man, this was a big project. Like, there's a lot of detail that went into this. Like, if I just, you know, take snapshots of a certain area, you know, no two pieces of it are alike. You know, literally no two things are alike. But we do have one more thing left to do this episode, which involves some redstone, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal, to be honest. We basically need a way in and out of here. So I was demonstrating how the fountain, the bottom of the fountain is going to open up and allow us to drop down through that shaft and allow us to land safely right here on this block. And then to get out, now which portal did I use? Did I use the redstone? Or where did I put the portal is what I should say. No, it's not in there. Okay, let me see. I can't remember, guys. Anyway, so I installed a nether portal down here, and one thing that's going to happen, I bet it was this one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so one thing that's going to happen, that's a temporary portal, and eventually, as we build out the wings, all four of the wings, we're basically going to have a nether portal entryway to each one of the wings. So each area of the base is going to have its own lobby, and there's going to be a nether portal to get into that lobby area. So that way, if I'm, you know, out and around in the base, and if, I don't know, like, there are going to be portals just around the base, so I can basically quick travel within my base, you know, like, I feel like the base is big enough that it kind of deserves that. Oh my goodness, the frames. So anyway, I'll just show you where this leads real quick. If we pop out of here, hello. Ah, that's better. Okay, so once we finally get loaded in, this is the portal that takes us up to the floating mob island. And dude, the sky even makes the floating mob island cooler because of the clouds and all that stuff. I mean, dang, that is awesome. Look at those clouds, man. That is cool. So anyway, but there's the city down there. By the way, the city has a name now. My wife actually helped me pick it out, and it is an awesome name. I think it's perfect. But I'm not going to tell you guys what it is this episode, unfortunately. You're going to have to wait for a future episode, but I think it is extremely fitting. So anyway, that's how we're getting into the city for right now. Oh my goodness, I'm getting some lag for some reason. Anyway, so the next thing I have to do, as I was mentioning earlier, is basically I am going to create a piston door, a 1-block piston door. So it shouldn't be too hard. The only trick is I have to put some delay on it. Because obviously if it just opens and then closes, no, if it opens and closes on a 1-tick pulse. I won't have enough time to get in. So I have to make sure that it stays open for long enough that I can hop down there and not have to worry about being suffocated. So I'm going to tear out a bit of this road here and get to work on getting all that stuff set up, and then that's going to be it, guys. So when I get that done, I will report back. Alright guys, so the secret entrance is all set up and I'm really excited to show this to you. So it's just a little thing, but it's really cool. You probably remember in the last cut I took the floor of this fountain down by 1, and that was to make this piston, basically this sticky piston contraption easy to make. So anyway, if we hit this button right here, you'll see that this piston pulls the block out of the way, and that allows us to enter the base, and we have a few seconds of delay to slip in there. And basically the way that we did that delay, we have, because here's the piston right here, and it is currently being turned on by this torch, and so basically we have to invert that signal so that it pulls the block back. And so yeah, anyway, when you hit the button, it carries down to this redstone, which powers the block, which powers the repeater, which goes through this little arrangement of comparators. Now, I'm not too good at explaining redstone. I use redstone, I love redstone, but I'm not great at, I don't totally understand it. So I'm not going to really explain this to you, but if you want to do something like that, it's basically you're extending the pulse of the signal, or the length of the pulse. There we go. So like this pulse is off, for example, and we want that to not be instant. We want it to kind of stay off for a few seconds, so we have enough time to slip in there without getting suffocated when the block goes back into place. So anyway, what you would look for is a pulse extender, and that is one type of pulse extender. So anyway, let me patch this up real quick so we don't have to look at it ever again. I did have to make some modifications to the design of the fountain, which I'm not all that happy about, but that's alright, I guess. I had some redstone lamps instead of sea lanterns down here. I had to trade those out because of the redstone stuff that was happening under here, and so I went ahead and did that everywhere else that I had those. On the upside, I had glowstone up there, and I will say that it looks a lot better than the glowstone did, so I went ahead and replaced that just to keep it consistent. I also had to remove there were half slabs here, which I liked better than the buttons, obviously, but if you take a step back, it's still not a bad design for the fountain. So anyway guys, let's take the inaugural ride here. I actually haven't tested this out. Hopefully I get enough pulse. I made it, no problem at all. So I'm going to swim up just so I can ride this waterfall down. And there we go, guys. Is that neat or what? I think that is an awesome way to get into our underground base, the secret underground base. And of course you already saw the portal. I think it was in that one over there, maybe in that one over there, I'm not too sure. But anyway, so you already know how we're going to get out and all that stuff. I haven't had time to do any other modifications down here, so that's something I may look into in between episodes, but that pretty much wraps this up, and I'm really excited, guys, because now we finally have all 3 components of our base started. We have the city component of the base, we have the sky component started with the floating mob island, and now we finally have a start on the secret underground part of the base. So it is pretty neat, guys. So before we sign off though, I want to take a quick second and just tell you guys that there may or may not be a video out next week. I will be out of town for a work-related convention at the Texas Music Educators Association convention in San Antonio, Texas. So that's always a good time, and I always learn a whole lot when I go. So I'm excited for that, but I literally will have no play time, no game time, no editing time or anything else. And then the Monday that I get back from that, or I get back on Sunday, the very next day my wife has an appointment with her plastic surgeon to kind of see how her skin is healing up from, from radiation treatments, and to see exactly when he thinks we can do her breast reconstruction. So anyway, we're going to be taking a trip out of town for that, and that's going to be a whole thing. So anyway, hopefully you guys understand. I'll try to get something out to you if I can next week, but if not, I hope you guys understand. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I had a good time. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit the like button. The support definitely means a lot and helps me to stay motivated, and just give it my all on builds, you know. Even if you aren't a huge fan of how the cave turned out, hopefully you see the effort, you know what I mean? And a lot of that, I'm able to just keep up that amount of effort thanks to you guys. So anyway, it does mean a lot. I appreciate it. If you're new to the series, please subscribe so you can continue to follow along as we build our epic base. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, may you be happy, may you be well, and take care. I'll see you later.